This week's Torah portion, Korach, is a rich tapestry of stories about leadership and what leadership means and how it can go wrong. We're probably aware of the main two stories that we consider. First, the rebellion of Korach, Datan and Aviram and how that is quashed, and later in the Torah portion, the preeminence of Aaron in a test that we might call the Battle of the Blossoming Wands. But further down in the Torah portion, almost hidden, is another wonderful little parable of leadership. Immediately after the Korachite rebellion, after the rebels have been dealt with, a plague breaks out in response to the people's own rebelliousness. Moses tells Aaron, quickly, take your fire pan, put incense upon it, and go out among the people. The plague has already begun. And Aaron does. He takes one of the sacred fire pans from the Mishkan, he puts incense on it, and he runs. The Torah is specific. He rushes out to stand among the panic and the chaos of the dead and dying people, and the plague immediately stops. As he stands between the living and the dying, we read in a midrash that it's as if he took the angel of death by the throat, shook him firmly, and said, "Get out of here." What can we learn from this little episode about our own leadership? Well, firstly, I think we can notice that it wasn't Moses but Aaron who had to do this job. Not every leader is the perfect leader for every situation. And second, I think about the lesson of courage that is represented by Aaron standing between the living and the dead, fearlessly. When I was training as a hospital chaplain, it was a verse that spoke to me very deeply about the way that we can intervene when people are in fear or in trouble. And perhaps one of the lessons we can take into next week is to ask ourselves, when in our lives do we ourselves intervene between the living and the dead? That was your Torah in 2.